Hey guys, Mr. Movie. Today I'll be ranking my top 10 movies of 2019 again, because there has been many that I've seen after 2019 that are really good. But so, starting it off, honorable mentions, Shazam is not on the list anymore. Also, Judy and Little Women. Those are all fantastic movies, just not good enough to make my top 10 in 2019. So starting off at number 10, Jojo Rabbit, the Takiti Watati movie. I think that's how you say his name. Roman Griffin Davis was the kid in it. Scarlett Johansson was also in it. Sam Rockwell and Takiti Watati himself. This was a charming movie. It was very heartfelt. There were many emotional scenes. There were many comedic scenes. And overall, it was just a great movie. Gave it a 94%. Next, at number 9 is The Biggest Little Farm. This is a documentary about a farm that uses all natural things. Like, they have slugs on a tree. They send ducks to go eat them. Things sort of like that. It was just a really fascinating movie. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I don't think enough people have seen it, and yeah, I gave it a 95%. Great movie. Next is, at number 8, is Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. Stars Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Al Pacino. It's a pretty good movie. There are many great scenes. It is a little long, so you can separate it into episodes like many people are doing if you really want. But yeah, overall I give it a 95%. Next, number 7 is Just Mercy. Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx are in this film, and it's just overall a great movie. It sort of felt like The Shawshank Redemption and For a Few Good Men, but those films were not real, and this one was. That was kind of interesting about that one, because it just feels like a bunch of people are cheated in this movie, and they go to jail for it. That's what this movie felt like. I gave Just Mercy a 95. Great movie. Number 6 is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Film about Mr. Rogers. Stars Tom Hanks and Matthew Rice, and it's just a great movie. It's Mr. Rogers. There are many interesting things about Mr. Rogers. There's a documentary last year, Won't You Be My Neighbor? There's also It's You I Like, the documentary. And this was, I think, his first feature film, and it was fantastic. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. I'm giving it 95%. Next, we're getting onto the A+ territory. Starting it off is Apollo 11, the documentary about the Apollo 11. First spaceship to ever go to the moon and land there. And it's just a fascinating documentary. They did something different in this film. They did not have a narrator over the movie, which was an interesting choice, and it worked. I really liked that. And yeah, they went in with many stats too. That was really good. And I gave it a 96%. Number 4 is Knives Out. Pretty good murder mystery. One of the better ones in the last year. Stars Ana de Armas, Daniel Craig, Michael Sheen, and many more. Jamie Lee Curtis too. Yeah, many more. And it's just a fantastic murder mystery. You don't get many murder mysteries anymore, many good ones at least. You had Murder on the Orient Express, and you got Death on the Nile coming out soon. I haven't really seen much about that, but yeah. And I give it a 96%. Fantastic movie. Next is number 3 is Ed Astra by James Gray. Stars Brad Pitt, Donald Sutherland, and Tommy Lee Jones. It's just a really claustrophobic space movie. There are many, you just see how big space is in this film. Or you feel how big space is. You see it in every movie, but you feel that space is huge in this movie. And I really like that about it. Yeah, it just felt scary in that aspect, and I gave it a 96%. Definitely recommend checking it out. Number 2 is The Peanut Butter Falcon. This is a movie that not enough people have seen either. It stars Shia LaBeouf, or LaBeouf, I don't know. Zach Gottensagen, I think that's how you say his name, and Dakota Johnson. And it's just overall, it's another charming and comedic movie that has a interesting plot. It's different. It's a little bit of a different plot, but also at the roots, it's a plot you see a lot. And it's just a funny movie, and it's also just a plain out good movie. You can't peel your eyes off the screen in this film. I gave Peanut Butter Falcon a 97%. But then number 1 is 1917, Sam Mendes' war movie. Stars George McKay, Benedict Cumberbatch, Mark Strong, and this is a fantastic movie. One of the best of all time, actually, in my opinion. I love this movie so much that I'm willing to call it that. And this film was intense from start to finish. Right when they got up from their nap, incredibly intense. I think this film is actually better than Saving Private Ryan. I know many people really like Saving Private Ryan, but personally I think it's better than that. And yeah, I give it 100%. Nothing wrong with it. And yeah, that's my top 10 movies of 2019 after the fact, if you'd say that. And yeah, in the comments say what you think your top 10 2019 movies are. And yeah, see you next time, movie fans.